We just decided to get out and do another hunt together, and we're on this what looks like a Victorian home out here.
1900, I bet.
Around 1900, right? So far, we know that it's been hunted, but we've been going around. Haven't found too much. Chris did find a wheat penny, but he just called me over. Check this out. Surface silver find. That's exactly how he found it.
Wish I was saying I wish I could say I was kidding, but that's how it was.
Right? Looks like in the 60s there.
It's a 46.
46?
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Right on the surface.
Laying right there on the surface. So I just found another find over here that when he called me over, again, not too deep, probably just, God, less than an inch deep. I got a signal here, and turns out to be a nickel, but it's going to be a war nickel. It's a 1945, and I don't know if we're going to get a mint mark off of it. See if maybe we can get something there. Let's see here. There we go. Going to be a P right above the dome right there. So a 1945 silver war nickel, and right over there Chris got himself a nice silver rosy. But that's amazing how it was right on the surface. And like I said, the guy told us, go ahead, you're welcome to go ahead, but it's been hunted before. I mean, how do you miss that? But you know, it happens. So all right, we're going to continue on this place, see how much we can find out of here, and probably do some more door knocking in a little while, depending on how long we end up staying here. But all right, we'll see you on the next find. Hey guys, what's up? We left that house that we were doing earlier. It took us a little while to get out and find something else, but we managed to get on this house, which is pretty old. Chris is over that way. He's found 2 silver rosies, a bunch of wheat pennies in here, and an Indian. I came up through here and found about 6 wheat pennies. I haven't really recorded anything, but figured I'd make a little clip here. I ended up getting this cool little buckle. I don't know how old it is or anything, but it's got some weight to it, probably an old brass buckle, but we'll take it. And like I said, we're getting a bunch of wheat pennies, but the cool thing is that somebody was supposed to have done this, and doesn't look like they did a very good job. The house says circa 1921. So, but like I said, Chris already got an Indian out of here and a couple of rosies. So anyway, we'll get back to you if we see something else. Very hot today, almost 90 degrees, and I got to keep taking breaks going over into the shade. But all right, we'll get back to you if we see something else. All right, guys, back again. Just dug that buckle over there. Came over here, got another signal. Thought it was going to be a wheat penny, but it looks like a busted up silver ring. Pretty sure it's going to be silver. Let's see what we got here. Set it right there. Give it another spray. All right. Cleaned up pretty nice. Let's see here. Sorry about that. Hard for me to see my screen. I am right in the sun. But oh yeah, I think that says sterling right there. So hey, we'll take that. A little busted up, but got a nice little stone in it. All right, I'm gonna keep going. See you on the next. All right, guys, still out here, still at this old 1921 house. Still out in the front yard here. Still got all this to do, but I managed to pop out my first Indian penny. And let me get it out here in the light. 1882. So not bad. We'll take that. Indian? Yep. So we'll see what else we find and see you on the next. Nice. All right, still going here in this yard. Still got a lot left over there. Like I said, it's brutal hot. I had to take a break and just got to take it slow, you know. But anyway, came around this tree, found another 2 wheat pennies after that Indian that I just found, and ended up with this little thing. Looks like it's just a junker, but some kind of a pin. Got that little pin backing on. There's a root all curled up in it, but I'll clean it up when I get home. It's not heavy or nothing. It doesn't feel like gold or anything like that. But hey, we'll take it. Not sure what the design is there. Or that might have been cracked right there. But alright, I'll clean it up, show you on the wrap. We'll see you on the next find. Alright guys, found that last Indian over by the tree over there. Made a pass up there through the shade and come back down and ended up with another Indian. This one was pretty deep. But it looks like 1892. So we'll take that. Not in too bad a shape. Alright, we're going to keep going. We'll see you on the next. Alright guys, I just found that Indian. I closed it up, rescanned the hole, got another signal just like it. There was two of them in there. This one here is 1887, so little Indian spill. We'll take that. So there was two in the same hole. I'm going to check, make sure there's no more. Okay. Nope, I guess that's it. All right, we're gonna keep going. We'll see you on the next. Hey guys, what's up? Out again today. I've been at this house in the past, and this is the yard where towards the beginning of the year I dug like 7 silver coins in there. But it is hot, it is muggy, and I'm about beat. I've been around the house a little bit. There's so much trash up in the back up there, but I was actually heading back towards the car, and I got a signal that I was pretty sure was going to be a coin. But it's right next to this tree, and there's all these roots, but I kept at it. Took me about 15 minutes to dig this out, but was rewarded with a mercury dime. And it's going to be... It's like 1945. I may have hit it, I'm not sure. It was so packed in the roots. I don't see a mint mark. Yeah, I think I hit it right across the face right here. But, I mean, look at what I was dealing with. All this root. But it was a screaming signal. I mean, it really sounded like a silver coin. It was giving me like an 87, 88 on my... on the Ace 400, so I had to dig it. But all right, well, I'm not staying out here. I've been out here about an hour and a half. That's about enough for me. It's probably about 85 with like 70% humidity. It's just disgusting. But all right, I'll throw this in my last video where I was with Chris, and get this out pretty soon. So thanks for watching, and if I don't add another clip, we will see you on the wrap. Hey guys, this is going to be the wrap-up on this week's hunts. I was able to get out with Chris from Detecting NEPA. He also did a video on our day, so make sure you go over and check out his video to see the stuff that he found this day. But we were able to get onto 2 permissions this time around. And the first place we did was a house that was built right around 1900. And the owner had told us that it had already been hunted, but allowed us to go ahead and check it out anyway. So we went around, and the targets were few and far between, although we did find a few different things. This is just, whoops, sorry about that. This is just some of the stuff that I found. I found this little car. I'm not sure if it's a Tootsie or not, because I can't see anything on the inside, but it's like a Tootsie-like car. I would imagine it would be. I found a piece of a hair barrette or something there. This here, I'm not even sure what it was. Just a cap to something. Could have been to a small compact or something like that. Just a little thumbtack. It's amazing how these machines will lock onto something so small sometimes. I did manage to get 1 silver coin, at least 35% silver, out of that yard that was missed. It's a 1945 war nickel, so it's 35% silver. And you can see the mint mark over the dome. It's a P. Had to clean it up a little bit because it was pretty crudded up. So at least I got that one silver there, and I also got an older Jefferson, which was 1949. Now, Chris did find, you saw him in my one clip where he found a silver dime laying right on top of the ground. After thinking about that, I think that whoever was metal detecting that house the last time may have inadvertently dropped it out of their pocket or out of their bag, because, I mean, why would it be sitting right up on the ground like that? And that wasn't in a washed out area. I mean, it was literally just sitting on top of the grass. So I don't know. But I'm pretty sure that's what happened. But Chris did find that, find that Rosie dime. So, like I said, go over and check out his channel. He'll show you the rest of the finds. He made a couple of cool finds that day at both this place and the next place I'm going to show you. So, just those couple of items right there were from that first house that we did. So after driving around for a while, we ended up in another place. I believe there was a date on the house. It's in the clip. I think it's like 1921 or 1923 the house was built. Now the interesting thing about this was that, again, we knocked and the lady said, sure, go ahead and look, but it's already been detected before. And Chris actually knows some of the people that detect up in that area where we were. So he was pretty confident that he possibly knew, who might have been around up there. But we went ahead and hit the yard anyway. I'm a firm believer that nobody finds everything. But at any rate, whoever did this yard, as you can see from the amount of stuff, all this stuff that's in this frame right here came from that yard. And that's just what I found. Chris found some more stuff that you can see in his video. But let me go over it real quick. The top is just some of the junk stuff, although I do like this car. Looks like it's a little Scorpion Matchbox. Oh, let's see here. Sorry about that. Turn it over and see if we get... I didn't even look. Oh, it's a Hot Wheels. It's a... Let's see. Looks like from the 1980s, maybe 1985 there it says on there. Mattel. Yeah, 1985. Made in Malaysia. How about that? Anyway, you see the little pinchers on it. Little scorpion tail right there. Pretty neat little kid's toy there. I did find this piece of iron, and at first I was thinking it was a piece of an iron hinge, which it very well could be. Or, I don't know, maybe even an older iron utensil. Not sure, but rather heavy piece of iron there. I got this thing, which I'm still not sure what it is. Could be a matchbox holder. I've seen some that were designed like this, where it would have had a sliding top that would have popped off and you put your stick matches in there. I'm not sure. I think that's what it is. If you guys know, let me know in the comments. A couple of small junk pieces, little rivet thing there, fishing pole tip. Now, I did get a few little relics. Oh, let me just move this over here. I got this neat little pin. It's not precious or anything. Looks like it's cracked along there. Has a little design on it there, and it had a pin backing. In the clip you saw the pin going across, but it fell off when I was washing it. There's no writing or anything on it. I'm not sure how old it might be, but a little piece of costume jewelry. Also got this little, could either be like a mini compact or a pill box. I'm not sure, but it's a little case, and it's iron or tin. It's rusted up pretty good. I got this piece here that I'm not sure if it's silver or not. It doesn't feel that heavy. It could be a piece of something that was silver, although I'm tending not to think so. When I get a silver testing kit, I'll test that. But also got this cool buckle, and I was watching Jason from Quarter Hoarder on his channel. He found one almost exactly like this, and he said that these were like buckle guards to keep the horse's hair out of the buckles. Like there would have been a regular buckle, and with the leather strap going through it, and this would have went over the top of it so that the horse, the hair from the horse's tail or the horse's body didn't get stuck in the in that belt clip there. So I don't know, it sounds good to me. But I don't know too much about these, but that was in Jason's last video. I did find 2 rings. This one is just a junker, it's just aluminum, and pretty lightweight. There is some kind of writing in there, although I couldn't quite make it out. I'll see if I can get it, but I was looking at it with the glass, it was kind of blurry. Oh, I think I see what it says. I think it says Hong Kong. Hard to make out, but that's what I'm saying. Anyway, so made in Hong Kong. And I did get this nice little sterling ring. It's very tiny. You can see on the inside there. Right down in... Oops, sorry about the bouncing. But right down in there, you can see sterling. And it looks like it's cracked. Would have been a kid's ring. Very, very small. Doesn't even really want to fit over the top of my pinky. But it's a silver ring, and we'll take that any day. Now, as far as the coins, as you can see, ended up with a modern dime, modern nickel, about 6 zinc pennies, and about 5 copper pennies right there. And I did find this piece of play money. This says 10 cents there, and the word play money on it, which kind of scared me at first because we're not sure, but I think there was some older homes in that area. Like this house may have been built over top of some older places, and I thought at first I just dug my first trime, but unfortunately it was just that piece of play money. But didn't end up with some old coins. I'll do the Indians first. I got an 1897, I'm sorry, an 1887, an 1892, and a, what was that one? No, I'm sorry. Let me start back. 1887, 1882. This one was, and an 1892. And they're not too bad a shape. I just took a toothpick and some olive oil and just rubbed them off, but they're all in decent shape. You know how sometimes you dig them and they're crudded up and you really have a hard time with them. But that one's a little bit more worn. But all still identifiable. And 2 of these were in the same hole together, you just saw in that one clip, so it was a little Indian spill. I ended up with a bunch of wheat pennies too. Starting from this side, I have 2 1937s, a 1940, 2 1941s, 2 1945s, a 1947D, and a 1952, and a 1953. So all of this from a yard that was already detected. The lady told us somebody was there and went over the whole thing. This plus what Chris found, either A, they didn't stay there very long, or B, they didn't know what they were doing, because there's no way anybody should miss this much. I expect when you do a yard sometimes, you know, that's been detected before, you might find 1 or 2 or 3 coins or something, but not all that. So, hey, we were happy to get in there and be surprised at what we found. So that was really fun. That day was as hot as all get out. I'm telling you, it was like almost 90 degrees. The humidity was ridiculous, and it's been that way in Pennsylvania for the last couple of days now. Temperatures anywhere from 85 to 90 with like 70% dew point, which was like, it's like Florida here right now. It's just ridiculous. And with the health issues that I had last month, after I had that mild heart attack, they told me I shouldn't be out in the heat doing a lot of things, so I had to keep taking breaks, and I just drink a lot of water. I haven't gone out since. I'm hoping by Sunday the weather here is supposed to change. I'll get back out. But anyway, last thing real quick was I went out. I got out for maybe another hour and a half at a place where I have standing permission to go. I've done it a bunch of times. Never really found a lot of things there because it's full of iron. There's iron all over the place. But I was able to tease out a few signals and got myself another silver coin out of it. This here, I believe, is just a piece of a compact. Could even be from a pocket watch cover or something. Nothing big, but I was trying to dig unusual signals. If they were steadily repeatable and steady on one number, I was digging them. Dug a lot of trash. This is just some stuff that I found. There's some kind of a ring there, but I'm only showing you just the interesting stuff. So I did end up with a couple of coins, 2 pennies, 2 zinc pennies, 2 quarters, and a modern nickel. But that last clip that you saw, I'm pretty sure it was the last clip, I did manage to dig out this mercury dime. I did hit it across the face right there, but as you saw from that clip, this coin was sitting underneath a pile of roots. When I put my shovel in, I couldn't even pierce the ground with it. I had to literally like chop at it. The signal sounded really good, and I wanted to get it. It took me about 15 minutes to dig this out, and I'm kind of glad that I did, because as you can see this week, I got no other silvers except for this war nickel, which I'll always take, but no other 90% silver coins. So I was glad to get this, but it took forever to dig it out. It was crazy. But anyway, so that's the hunt that we did this week. Like I said, got to one place, or 2 places with Chris the other day, and then I got to that one by myself. And I'm hoping to get out. Like I said, the weather's supposed to change here, hopefully by Sunday, and also our river's starting to get lower, so I'm going to hopefully be down the riverbank at some point next week. Maybe start looking for some arrowheads. Hope to find something doing that, show you. But we'll see how everything goes. Definitely going to get back out detecting as soon as I could. I have some ideas on permissions, so we're going to go and try and get them and get out again very soon. But anyway, that's the video. Thanks for watching. Really appreciate it. If you liked the video, please do me a favor. Hit that like button. And if you're watching this and you're not subscribed, I really would appreciate it if you consider subscribing. Trying to build up the channel. I'd really love your support. It just kind of, it makes me feel good when I know that people appreciate what I'm out there finding and what I'm doing, who also share the love of this old historical stuff and prehistoric stuff that I find. And I love all the comments. Try to answer any comment you have, so good or bad, throw it in there. Alright guys, we will see you on the next video. Thanks a lot. Stay safe out there if you're out there doing it. We'll catch you on the next one.